The Trump train almost got unalived and people are comparing him to 50 Cent now, saying that he survived the Pew Pew incident like a legend from the black community. And does that mean that black people will embrace him now and perhaps he might even win those elections? Let's talk about it. Now, we all know that because of art to assist and media representation, there's a stereotype that has been growing around that suggests that black people easily relate to situations that have to do with violence. Some people speculate that this has made the Trump train a famous figure in the black community, and perhaps black voters are gonna rally behind him after this phenomenal incident involving the Trump train's unaliving that failed. With the Trump train saying that it was a miracle from God, and others suggesting that he might have planned it himself, what are other things that people speculate involving that incident? You're gonna find out in today's video as we take a look at these insightful perspectives that have emerged. With that being said, now tell us, do you think that the Trump train is now a worthy figure to be embraced among black people because of this incident? Leave your thoughts in the comments.
I'm letting you know right now, I mean every motherfucker this. If I hear one black person say this right here, they'll fuse and kiss my ass immediately. Time meow. Time mother meow. Who raises the mother get shot? Obviously, y'all didn't hear that Jay-Z line about 50 Cent. I relate more to the shooter. Let somebody say this shit. He good in the hood now. I ain't never been shot. Shot at, yes. I ain't never been hit. You don't praise the shot, you praise the shooter. Think like this. The fact that some people of color are saying that Donald Trump will win the White House because he got shot is the very reason some of y'all used to get y'all beat with a belt. Stop glorifying dumb. Exactly my words. Don't glorify that. Listen, the narrative has been written since them gold shoes is somehow all of the negativity that Donald Trump has done on his goddamn self is somehow making him relatable to black people. I don't speak for the Black Council. I was at the last meeting and I don't remember anybody at the Black Council bringing this up. I have seen black delegates from the Black Council on a nearly constant basis. I'm on the phone with them. I send text to them. We're in an email chain. I think they have a Discord server called the Black Council. And none of the correspondences I've had with the Black Council has anybody ever said, "Hey man, he good in the hood. He got a mug shot." Don't nobody. The goal is to not have the mug shot, dummies. Gold shoes. That sounds like shit. I'm bragging. That's how motherfuckers get jacked. You ain't getting out there with all them jewels and them gold ass shoes. I don't know what hood y'all grew up in, but the hoods I went in, none of that Donald Trump is doing is sexy. None of it. When you get a mugshot, that means your ass failed. You is no longer on the streets making this money. The goal is to stay low and keep firing. The goal is to keep your ass from police surveillance, shit like that. Don't praise a mugshot. That's how snitches are born. You out your fine. Oh, Nah. Gold shoes bring attention. I ain't seen one drug. The only drug dealers I see doing that are the dumb ones. And what ends up happening to them? Take a guess. Because I know they was out there dealing it. They was like, "Hey man, nobody needs to know what to do." Pictures? No. You couldn't make no AI picture of a goddamn drug dealer that I knew growing up. They gonna whoop you. Hey, give me that phone. Give it her. Give me the picture. Give me the picture. They ain't trying to be seen. And now you think, oh man, she good in the hood. Since when? Since when? Nobody in the hood thinking like that, man. If you got shot, that means your ass supposed to tool up. You're supposed to lock your shit down because apparently you got some dogs going on. There's some bullshit in there. Somebody talking. Now you start looking at your crew like, hey, which one of y'all talked? How that motherfucker where I was? I ain't know. One of you is in here saying something. I need to know who the told motherfucker I was going to be at. Nobody's crew does dirt and it wants to brag about it. Look at me, I did dirt. Donald Trump is the antithesis of everything. Everything. That the opposite of everything I have ever learned from years and years of hanging out with street cats. Nothing they're doing is street.
I've been doing laundry all day, generally cleaning the house, vacuuming. It was about 4:45 p.m. when I turned on the news and I saw what happened in Pennsylvania. Nothing kills democracy quicker than a bullet. This was their Hail Mary play, the sons of bitches. They blew it. These are evil people. It is their intention to destroy the dream of this republic.
You mean Orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto Man? The magical melting man of Mar-a-Lago. Da-na-na-na. Epstein's best friend? Captain Bone Spurs. Oh, I probably shouldn't have called him that, right? Dodging sexual diseases in college with my personal Vietnam. That guy? That guy. That guy? I can't handle a bottle of water. Whose greatest enemy is a piece of toilet paper on a shoe and ramps? Mr. 6'3", 215. Even though we know both his booty cheeks is 215. A piece. Never mind the rest of the body. And you don't want me to talk bad about that mother? Man, if we can get the phone with that bull, you ain't Orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto Man.
Democrats, after this assassination attempt on Trump, don't say a word about my president again. You're going to get an earful next time I see you. All right? All right? No more, oh, you can say whatever you... Don't talk about him unless you have something good to say. Shut the f***.
You with Trump? You me.
Hold on. I know. I should be taking this much more seriously. But that's Kid Rock. Kid Rock, who idea of a revolutionary action was buying some Bud Light beer, placing said beer on a stool a couple of feet away from him, and then opening fire on the beer that he bought from Budweiser because he didn't like the fact that they used a transgender person in an ad. And now Kid Rock wants us to believe that, you know, all of us are cans of beer just waiting for him. You can't make this up. But here's the thing. Kid Rock talking to a dead person. Yeah, this is Thomas Matthew Crooks, the individual that took the shot at Donald Trump and missed. So I guess he's talking to a dead person. A dead person that was an active registered Republican. Yeah, Kid Rock. The calls are coming from inside the house. And while some people think it was staged, no, I'm leaning all the way into the fact that a registered active Republican attempted to assassinate the GOP candidate for president of the United States. Yeah. So, who you gonna come after now? You can't make this up.
You know, under any other normal circumstance, I would treat you as the elder that you are and would show you the proper deference and respect thereof, because that's what I was taught by my mother. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and vehemently disagree with everything that you're saying right now. Nobody tried to assassinate Donald Trump. It was one lone gunman, not Antifa, BLM, whatever the else you want to call it. One lone gunman. And he didn't get hit by a bullet. He got hit by teleprompter glass. So you want to talk about evil, sir? Then talk about Mark Robinson, North Carolina gubernatorial candidate. Talk about what he said in a church. Some folks need. Talk about Kevin Roberts, president of the Heritage Foundation, the architects of Agenda 47 and Project 2025, who said, and I quote, "We're in the midst of the second revolution and it will be bloodless as long as the left allows it to be." Nobody wants that man dead, want his ideas dead, want his candidacy to die. And the easiest way to do it is on November 5th of this year. But I know you're going to make him out to be a superhero because your comment section is filled with mouth-breathing knuckle-draggers such as yourself, sir, who seem to believe that this makes Trump to be powerful and strong and good. Do you understand the history of racism that man has exhibited? It started with his dried up dead father. You are older than me, sir. You should know this. This shouldn't be something this shouldn't be a shock that I'm telling you this. You should already know it. But that is perfectly okay. I'm going to say this out loud. I'm going to say it to you, but I'm going to give you the respect that you deserve because you are an elder. But please understand something. Donald Trump is going to lose in November. This was not a Hail Mary. This was one lone man taking a pot shot at him and then getting the proper response that he asked for.
So what do we know so far about the Trump incident? So there was an attempt to unalive the former president, the Trump train. As we know, the incident occurred during a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Thomas Matthew Crooks, a 20-year-old man from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, fired 8 rounds from an AR-15 style rifle of a nearby building outside the rally venue. Unfortunately, an audience member was unalived and 2 others critically injured. Do you think that the Trump train could have planned this attempt to unalive himself? Perhaps he told the pupil to miss him. Now, I don't really know, because in the incident, people got unalived and injured. At least 1 person got unalived and 2 injured. So do you think he could have gone to such extreme levels of trying to rally those voters behind him? I don't really know. But as you are thinking, let me tell you some things that the Trump train has done in relation to black people and minority groups. So the Trump train called for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States after the San Bernardino Pew Pew incident. While he framed it as a security measure, it triggered widespread condemnation. I don't know if you remember that. Now, there was another one. During a speech to a Republican Jewish coalition, the Trump train referred to himself as a negotiator like you folks, perpetuating stereotypes about people of Israel and their business acumen. In the past, the Trump train faced accusations of housing discrimination against black tenants in his real estate properties. He questioned President Obama's birthplace, fueling the Betha conspiracy theory, which disproportionately targeted black leaders. And about only the blacks situation. During his 2016 campaign, Trump said, "Look at my African American over here," referring to a black supporter at a rally. The comment was widely criticized as racially insensitive, trying to easily relate with black folks. And do you remember that time when he said, "Black people find me easily relatable because of the way I carry myself"? You know, so he feels like he's the rightful candidate for the black folks. If he was the one who planned this incident, that could have also further fueled his fame in the black community. I'm just saying, because in his mind, he thinks that black people find situations to do with violence easily relatable. So you tell me. And the other aspect that has fueled this speculation of violence being easily relatable with black folks is media representation, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video. So you've seen most of the times in movies where black people, black individuals are portrayed as gang members, and violence usually goes on in the black communities. This is a stereotype that perhaps even the Trump train himself has been succumbed to, thinking that black people are easily succumbed to things that have to do with violence, and perhaps that's the reason why he orchestrated this people incident, but I don't know. The other thing is to desist. Palm coloreds easily think that black folks, because they have a different color than them, might be the ones that have orchestrated the crime. It's a stereotype as well that is as a result of to desist. The attempt to unalive the former president, the Trump train, has sparked a range of reactions and discussions. Some people express shock and concern about the security breach, while others debate the motivations behind the Pew Pew action. There are ongoing investigations and public opinion varies widely. Some emphasize the need of improved security protocols, while others focus on the broader implications for political rallies and public safety. And I think this is one aspect that people are not talking about, because it is very vital for us to consider. Just think about it. You go to a campaign or a rally and you never return because you got hit by this flying thing that was intended for somebody that you followed there to see. Imagine how hard it can be on your parents or those close to you. So my condolences to those who got unalived and injured in this incident. But I pray and hope those measures are being put in place, because an incident like this, as much as there are ongoing speculations, it poses significant implications and is very vital for public discourse. In conclusion, let us look at some conspiracy theories involving the Trump train incident where he almost got unalived. So, some conspiracy theories claim that the entire incident was staged to manipulate public opinion or to distract us from other issues. They argue that the pew-pew was a patsy or a government agent. There's another one called deep state involvement. This theory suggests that powerful hidden forces within the government orchestrated the attempt. It ties into broader narratives about secret cabals controlling world events. Some speculate that the pew-pewer had ties to political opponents of the Trump train, aiming to harm his reputation or create chaos during the rally. And mind you, these are just conspiracy theories that I'm reading to you. People can think of anything nowadays, can't they? But I don't know, you never know what can happen, because nowadays sci-fi is regarded as the truth. And the truth can be taken regarding on people's perspectives and perceptions on life. The other aspect is mind control and brainwashing. A more fringe theory posits that the pew-pewer was under mind control or influenced by external forces. These claims often lack evidence. But you tell us what you think in the comment section involving today's discourse. And remember, this discussion is for educational purposes only and to bring awareness on what people are saying concerning ongoing discussions. I would like to hear your perspective in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe. Signing off and take care.